A shocking statistic is that in the last 23 years, over 2,000 Americans have been declared innocent of crimes they were convicted for. That's 2,000. And those are the ones we know of, in most cases because of DNA. And frankly, a lot of crimes there's no DNA, so there's no way to prove your actual innocence. That's an astounding figure. On the other hand, as conservatives, it shouldn't surprise us. These are government agencies we're dealing with, government lawyers trying the case. Why on earth would we presume that just because they work for the Department of Justice, they would be any more conscientious than the employees of any other division of the government for which we have great suspicion? And it's about time that conservatives... Go ahead. Conservatives are waking up to the terrible power of prosecutors. Dave mentioned the Ted Stevens case. It not only punished an honorable man, but it cost us, the Republicans, the majority in the Senate, and passed Obamacare. Remember, it passed by one vote. So their actions did have consequences. They didn't intend it, but they sure interfered in our political system, dramatically changing the direction of the country. And it was by intentional acts of government career prosecutors. That's shocking. The power we give to government to put somebody in prison is the greatest power we cede to government. Another thing is we've expanded the number of crimes. It used to be crimes were things that were morally reprehensible, that everybody understood. You know, you didn't need a law to tell you rape, arson, murder, burglary were crimes. But now we have esoteric crimes that send people to prison. 3 men, lobster fishermen, went to prison, one for 8 years for packing lobster in plastic bags rather than cardboard boxes. And it was alleged that it was a violation of Honduran law, not American law, Honduran law. It turned out that Honduras said the law was invalid, and yet they still went to prison, and their boat was seized. They lost that family asset of their boat, seized by the federal government, so they went to prison. An incomplete sticker on a UPS package sent somebody to prison for 2 years. Mistaken labeling on orchids, 2 years in prison. Now, prisons are for people we're afraid of. We're filling them with people we're just mad at. And one of the things we're doing, the Right on Crime movement that Dave mentioned, Justice Fellowship, Texas Public Policy Foundation, the Constitution Project, trying to wake people up that we've invested a lot in these prisons, but they're not making us safer. We're locking up a lot of people that we're not afraid of. Now, they may be knuckleheads who can't follow the law, and they need to be held accountable, but why send them to an expensive bed, rip them out of their community and their home, to make the prosecutor look good?